Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to my YouTube channel as well as Frankincense. As we continue our series into now and 2020 and beyond, I do get very strongly in spirit has been showing me where we are headed towards a very major, huge sexual revolution, many different changes coming within that area, and they're showing me that the different labels which we have used is really changing and it's evolving, and even the style and types of relationships that we're in, that we will be in, I do get that it's going to be talked about more. It's going to come up to where people no longer really want to keep their lifestyle hidden in the closet anymore, and they really want it more out in the open. And I see it being accepted, and I see it being welcomed. And I do get there are so many different types of lifestyles that is going to come up and be more recognized and noticed. And I do get that we are just beginning to see the starting of this and the starting of conversation and talks, even different articles, magazines, books on different lifestyles that I do get is going to come up. And for some, this will be a little bit of a challenge, but for those that are in this real loving space where they are respecting everybody for where they're at, whether they participate or not, whether it's their thing or not, I see them just more embracing everyone and loving everyone for who they are and where they're at, because we are entering into a time of no judgment. And that is a really beautiful place. That's a place where we should be. And I do get that is going to come in very strong. And I do get also some of the old different trends, different groups, organizations, those are going to come in. And I do get different magazines, even different sexual icons. I do get they're going to be more on the rise, and some will last many, many years. And I do get magazines, articles, how-tos, all kinds of books, magazines, articles, videos, really starting to be more open. And I do get they're just going to they're coming. Ready or not, here they are. And I do get that it is going to really change the way that we see life, and it is going to really shift things. I do get even the ratings on movies and ratings on TV shows. Those are changing. They look like even right now, Spirit keeps showing me that they're being evaluated, they're being looked at. And so kind of keep your eye on that, because the ratings are going to change. Or it could even be just what once was okay for R or PG-13, it's going to change. And it may be a little and it may be a lot, but kind of keep your eye on that one. I do get that you are going to start to see the umbrella with marriage is going to change and shift as well. So this is going to be really interesting. I know we've already been experiencing this for the past few years, but I really do get that this is different. This is going to be greater. You could very well see old laws, old marriage laws change and switch to where once it was illegal to have two wives, two husbands. It really looks like that it's going to change, but it's going to be more balanced. And it feels like that it really could be the beginning where it's going to be legal. So when I give these predictions, 2020 is going to be the starting of. This is where the seeds are planted, and this is where you start to get and start to hear about it. You get snippets of it, and it's going to be really, really good, just as far as really shifting everything. And I just urge you to not get too emotional and not to get too caught up in that, because it's growing and it's evolving and it's changing. And it's really best to stay in a place of no judgment. I do get that you also have changes even within different birth controls. Looks like that it's going to come up and it's going to be presented. So that one will be very interesting. I do get that there may even be the starting of even different birth controls, even for men, rising, different type styles or however, but it looks like there may be a shift there. I do get that it looks like different more support groups that are going to come up, all within the whole support within sexual dynamics, support groups. You're going to see them become more and more on the rise, and lots of opinions and lots of expressions. I do get more and more of that. There could even be a sexual drugs. It feels like that there's some changes coming with that. And that looks like that there's going to be a lot of attention on with that. As with any drug, maybe kind of look at the side effects. That may be a good idea. So Spirit keeps urging everything sexual is changing and evolving and expanding. And some of the old different trends very well may be coming back. And mind you, all of these are within a legal age. All of these are for consenting adults. So I'm definitely not suggesting or encouraging anything otherwise, but I do get that we are to a time of massive change and a major shift and a major awakening. And I do get that energy is showing, Spirit is showing for the most part that it's going to be very good and positive, but kind of keep your eye on that because it's right there on the cusp where it's going to be huge. It's going to be big. And until next time, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. And of course, jump over to fsma.life. Again, that's fsma.life, where there's a lot of free videos on becoming intuitive, psychic. Plus, there's a lot of videos on how you too can be psychic, even a medium. So jump on over, join our online community. And until next time, I'll see you there.